Today we're checking out another projector by DBPower. This is model C16. I want to thank them for sending this over to review on the channel. I'll leave a link down below with current pricing and more information. It's got native 1080p resolution. This projector has autofocus and auto Keystone correction, 600 ANSI lumens, also has Wi-Fi 6 and two-way Bluetooth 5.2, and works best on a screen up to 200 inches. You've got cleaning supplies, of course the user manual, pretty typical power cable, audio video adapter, adjustable foot, HDMI cable is included as well, cleaning cloth, fairly small remote control. It's got most of your controls though, focus, plus and minus, play and pause, mute, OK button, directional arrows, source, menu, exit, volume controls, and of course power. Okay, looks like the whole front part is some type of glass. Could be plexiglass, but definitely looks nice overall. You have your autofocus and remote control sensor there on the front. You plug the power over on one side, air vent on the other. You've also got most of your controls there on the top as well. That's always nice to see. All of your connections are here on the back, 2 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports, audio video, headphone jack, remote control sensor. You've also got an air vent and your built-in speaker as well. Here on the bottom, you've got a mount there in the middle if you want to put this on a tripod or mount this to a ceiling. And then you just put your adjustable foot here towards the front. It's got a pretty simple home screen with shortcuts to Android and iOS cast, Bluetooth input source, and settings. It also gives you directions on how to connect your Android or iPhone to the projector. You've also got several different wallpapers to choose from. As far as the settings go, you have projection settings, network, Bluetooth, switch skin, other settings, system upgrade, and about. Under projection settings, you have 4-point Keystone adjustment, which makes it easy to get the angle of screen just right. You can also turn on obstacle avoidance, and you have the option to do auto or manual focus. In other settings, you've got boot source option, power on option, language, and screen save time as well. The screen quality on here is actually much better than I was expecting. It's got good contrast, and it seems to be plenty bright enough for indoor use, especially with all lights turned off. Text on here looks nice and sharp across the entire screen as well. As far as the built-in audio, it's pretty loud. I didn't have to turn it up past halfway, although I still think using external speakers you'll get better quality, even though you probably could get away with just using the internal audio. Here's a quick sample just to give you an idea of what it sounds like. I'll play a few audio clips just to give you an idea of what to expect on the TronSmart Halo 100.
Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
This is probably one of the better projectors if you want to use it for presentations. As you can see here when connecting my iPad, it's nice and clear, and you can even play mobile games on here using a Bluetooth controller. I tested out Asphalt 9, which was fairly smooth with hardly any lag or delay in my testing. As you can see here with Asphalt 9, again, the picture quality is really nice when playing games, watching movies or shows. Obviously, it's gonna depend on which games you're playing. For me, playing some retro games with my Super Nintendo Mini, played nice and smooth. One game that's always a little more challenging is Rocket League, and surprisingly, it played fairly smooth on here using my Xbox Series X. Now, obviously, this isn't gonna compete against gaming PCs, and it won't look quite as good as using a 4K TV, but it still is much better than I expected. Plus, it's nice to be able to play games or watch movies on a large screen or wall like this. In my experience, DBPower usually has better than expected quality, and just always seems to have good bang for the buck when it comes to projectors that I've tested, and that's definitely the case with this one.